going to hold the phone in my hand because I'm not exactly going anywhere. I'm only going to pull it outside. And then I'll show you what I loaded. And then I'll strap it and show you how I strapped it. And then I'll tarp it and show you how I tarped it. So. Babies are on the trailer up there having fun. Look at them. That's how you teach them babies properly. You can't see at the moment. He's got them babies up there doing their job. That's what you did, Father. That's how you taught us. I was about to say that's how you taught us. So that's why I always appreciate anybody that teaches their babies, like, you know. I gotta be a little careful though, because I don't want to get him into trouble, so we'll keep it away from him so we don't get into trouble, because they're babies. We'll go around in front of him and then we'll tie it down when we get in front of him. So that's my gauge there for my air suspension, being at 60. So I got to get up here and put up in front of this old boy. How you doing, man? Not bad, brother. How you doing? So thanks, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you. I mean, that's one of Chief's behind me. Yeah, that is one of Chief's behind me. So you can see in the mirror. There's my coils there. It's about to drop it down in the big old puddle. This old boy over here. There's me duck. What you doing, duck? What you doing, duck? Hey, duck. All right. So. So that's my air gauge there, which is sitting about where we need it to be. I'll leave my brakes off for a second. We'll stand out here in the garbage. As you can see, it's pretty crappy, but it is what it is. So that's why I got this mat, because summer it's okay, winter it sucks. Poor old girl, she's disgusting. And that's coils. So that's pre-coat, and that's what pre-coat is. So there's 6 of them. They put the smallest one at the back and the biggest one at the front. One of them's slightly over. This one here is actually moved on the pallet. It's shifted, and that's why they tell you to cross-strap them, and I'll show you that when we get to that point of cross-strapping. I'm trying to find my gauge. Where the frickin' hell's my gauge? Oh, there it is. There it is. There you go. We're at 70. And that's where it needs to be. That's good. 70's good. So we can strap down. So you got to keep them dry. Keep dry. So I'll strap it down. I'll show you strapping, and then I'll show you tarping. So then they want you to put a strap across the front here, blah blah blah, to a trip chain. But I block them here. I put 4 lumbers and 4 lumbers and chain it, and that way then if anything happens it'll trip over the wood. So they want you to put a trip on it. So let's stay the villa. Poor bastard. She's shitty. Super shitty. So there we go. Alright, I'm going to pause it for a second. So, and I'll record it when I do the next part. I don't want to do the other side because there's a gentleman there. But that's my, that's what I put there. If it wants to walk, it has to walk against that, so that'll slow it down. And we got 2 straps there, 2 straps there, 2, 2, 2, and then 3. And obviously the same the other side, but there's a gate to the other side, so I don't want to get in his place and his face, so I'll pause it and then I'll come back and we'll do the top one and I'll show you the top. Alright, hang on now. So I run this plastic over the top because my tarps are wet, so I put the plastic over, and that serves to protect that coil because it's a front coil, and then I run the tarp over, and then we'll just put the front tarp over and then we'll tarp it. So, but I just wanted to show you that. So, and then there's that, and then we'll get round and do the back of it. All right, I'll be back in a second. That's it. That keeps everything tight. That's the lumber sticking out. I bring it down like that. It can't get wet because the lumber's in the way. So it puts a bit of air in there, but it can't go anywhere. This right here, that won't go anywhere. I could probably put a bungee there, but it ain't gonna go anywhere. I actually probably should do that. Nice old Peter car. That's it. I'm gonna stop recording because I'm pretty much done. So. It's a nice old Peter car. It's a 379X. So, all right. I love you. And I'll catch up later. I gotta go do my bait work. I love you. Later.